work that I brought here, it sort of came together randomly. Sometimes I don't know why, I just take off, and I said, you know what, I'll just grab something. You know, it's like someone picking up a guitar. You know, a guitar is an artist. You know what I mean? You know, and if I was a guitarist, I'd probably just be that way too. I just start strumming. I'm a painter. I just start painting. First, I had this piece, which was like a copy of a Glenn Ligon painting, because I owned a Glenn Ligon painting, and I thought I'd like to have a larger one, a dirtier Glenn Ligon, but I couldn't afford another Glenn Ligon painting. So after I painted this, I think I might have started on this, and sometimes things just sort of come together. I never thought that this would be a part of a triptych or a diptych. And then I went and saw the Robert Rauschenberg Quarter Mile Show at LACMA, and for some reason I wanted to put them all together. So it just sort of just came about that way. You know, I didn't have this complete idea where I did a sketch and there it was. So it just seemed to work together almost like a quilt. So I have source materials that just lay about. Photos lay about, or articles lay around, and you know, sometimes you go in the studio and you just start on things. And a lot of times it's just like, if you want to come over, I share a cigarette, I play a song. So usually it's just spontaneous. And sometimes they are historical figures, but I don't always just, you know, seek out things like that. You know, but it varies a lot. I've never painted Martin Luther King, for example, and he's very significant. You know, I did paint Malcolm X once. So I was a psychiatric technician, and I did that for 10 years. I guess it might have created a deeper empathy for, you know, my fellow man or something, but I think I was probably, you know, that probably came from my mom anyway, who was a compassionate woman, and my dad had a lot of friends, really outgoing. So I don't know, but I think that, I guess I do have a sort of sensitivity toward that sort of population. I do live close to Skid Row, like a block away from Skid Row, where a lot of you know, homeless people reside and sleep on the street, and that sort of population. It's just that empathy, you know what I mean? Because you see them every day, and it also affects me that, you know, it gives me a lot of gratitude. I mean, I feel like, you know, I could be there, you know what I mean? There was times when I felt like I was, you know, I've been homeless, say for, you know, for a brief period of time when I went through a separation, and, you know, so I can identify. I feel like I can identify with a lot of people, you know what I mean? And I don't want to sort of lose that connection, and I try to remain, you know, sort of humble and sort of connected with humanity, you know?